We're back. So once I complete my takedown, I have my grips, I expose the rear foot, using my ankle and the grip. Okay, now we're here. Troubleshooting the cut pass. So from here, if I'm able to penetrate my knee really deep and get my heel to my butt, it's gonna be hard for her to get reverse de la Riva guard and all the traditional stuff that people would do to stop you from cut passing. But let's say I don't penetrate enough here. Problem number one is this hook behind my thigh. Problem number two is this foot in my hip. So I have this cross grip, but I got these two problems to deal with. If I insist on keeping the cross grip and this foot's in my hip, I'm not gonna get anywhere. I'm just gonna be pulling myself into her push. So my pulling arm is gonna be weaker than her squat push, right? So number one is I'm letting go of this, grabbing the bottom pants leg and taking this away. As soon as I take this out, this hand reaches for the lapel and this hand is gonna shoot back in if we're keeping with that same theme. So I'm never having empty hands when I'm passing the guard. Here she has the foot in, let go, as I cross grip the pants. Stuff, take this out of my hip. 1, 2, and now I'm inside of this foot. So if she tries to put it back in my hip, it's gonna be difficult because I'm closing the space off by dropping my elbow and my head in. This also should make it hard for her to do a leg lasso on this arm. This cross grip is not great for her to leg lasso in the first place, even with my head up. But if she did, my head is low enough where it's hard for her to get that leg over across my bicep. And then this hand is also ready to block and push it out if I need to. If I'm still dealing with this reverse de la Riva guard here, I'm trying to control this near side sleeve and I'm stretching my leg straight to pop the hook out, driving back down so that my knee touches the mat. So problem number one is reverse de la Riva guard. Gripping, take the top foot out, straighten my leg to pop the bottom hook out, and then as soon as possible, penetrating back in to go for the cut pass. Problem number two is gonna be the knee shield. So you get your top knee in. This is a big pain in the ass. So from here, again, I have this hand that can help me in this situation to get rid of this. I'm taking this hand and going underneath the knee, and I'm gonna use my top knee to drive across her hips as I put her on her back, which takes the knee shield out. So just so you can see, her knee shield is in. This bottom hand is lifting. I'm pushing off of this outside leg and driving this knee across her hip. So if you keep this knee shield, I'm taking the hand out just so you can see what I'm doing, but usually this hand would be framing as well. So here, when I drive my knee across the hips, the knee shield pops out, and I can collapse back down past the knee shield. So if you have it here, here, back down, right? This hand is deep. I'm controlling in the inside sleeve. As my kneecap touches the ground, I'm framing to keep her chest pinned to the mat. Next problem is, actually you're very good at this, trapping the leg. So my ankle is trapped. There's two different types of ankle traps. So if we change the angle here, yeah, just so they can see. So if you do like a simple triangle with your legs, like the opposite way, this is number one. This is not very hard to deal with. I have two different ways of dealing with this. One is simply sliding my knee out, pointing my toes like a ballet slipper, and then angling my hips up towards the sky. The second way of dealing with it is dropping my hip and using my top leg to press on the inside of the thigh so that I can free my leg. So if I do that in combination with this, I'm twisting her upper body to put her shoulders on the mat, and I'm using my top leg to kick, free my foot, and go back to belly down. That's the easy thing to deal with. The hard thing to deal with is what she does, which is triangling her legs the opposite way. So from here, I have my grip, I'm framing, and I'm putting you on your back here. And then I'll let go just so you're not suffering it. So here, so when I'm framing on the neck, my goal is to keep her shoulders on the mat and to stop her from using an underhook, because if you get that underhook again, yeah, this is the problem. So I'm pinning her shoulders to the mat, and now the next thing is I'm dealing with getting this foot out. Right now, if I try to kick her top knee off, my foot's like, don't let me out. Yeah. Here, my foot is going to be stuck because my toes are stuck underneath her bottom calf right here. So just so you can see, my shoelaces are stuck underneath this calf, which means that I can't kick her top leg to get free because my shoelaces are stuck on her leg. So if we're here, and you're doing that same thing we do, just do the leg thing. So here, yeah, this is it, exactly. Here, my shoelaces are trapped underneath her thigh. Guys, do you mind keeping it down a little bit?
Oh my God.
Joe. Joe.
I see you, man.
Joe, do you guys mind keeping it down a little bit? Thank you, sir. My shoelaces are trapped, so what I'm doing here is I'm turning my knee towards her, pointing my toes, and getting my shoelaces over her calf. So if we go back, I'll change the angle a little bit this way. Okay. Actually, there you go. Okay, so now you can see my foot. Her calf is controlling my shoelaces. So I'm turning my foot here. Turning my toes so that I can kick free and slide my foot with the original. So if you do your trap, yeah. My shoelaces are trapped here. Turn, point, and loop. That way I can kick, slide through, pin her shoulders to the mat, and complete the cut pass in that way. Those are the major problems you'll deal with the cut pass. The reverse De La Riva guard, leg lasso, knee shield, and then as a last resort, the combination of underhook plus that reverse leg triangle where they trap your shoelaces.